Oh, we got something super fire in the studio, so let's talk about it, and we're gonna talk about the reasons why you should use lights, and in particular, RGB lights, and very small RGB lights, such as the Zhiyun Molus X60 RGB light. So let's get into it. Yo, what's up? It's your boy One Shot Nas back with another video. Today we're talking about the Molus X60 Zhiyun light and how awesome it is, and why you should buy an RGB light, and what's the importance of like even having lights on set. Why should I buy a $349 combo kit? Oh wait, why should I buy 60 watt? Why should I buy this? Why should I buy that? We're gonna use this light to talk about all of that. So stay tuned and let's get into it. All right, first thing is, what is this light? This thing in this box, what it is the Molus X60 RGB light, which I'll show you some super nice B-roll behind. This light is super amazing as I unbox it. It is a 60 watt hour light that is very powerful, and it's a very small light. As you can see, the only thing you really see on this light is just the fan. It's pretty small. I really like this light. I'll show you some BTS, kind of like exactly what it looks like. It's kind of like old and vintagey, which I really appreciate, versus like all the like super modern like monochrome looks that we have for a lot of things. This light is just kind of vintagey, like 1980s, you know, like radio something. I don't know. It's really nice. I really like the light. It's a really good build quality. It's all metal, and really just a fan in here, and that's about it. That's all I can say. Some of the things about this light before we kind of get into why you should buy RGB light and what a light is. I'm going to kind of get into the technical part of what this light is really quick. This is a cob light, a very small cob light. It's a 60 watt light, and some of the power options for this light that are super awesome is that you can get this combo pack with this like battery grip for this light that I'll show you some BTS on how I used it recently for a music video. But like this battery grip really came in handy because all you got to do like really is just put it together, and now you have a full like portable set, and it lasts for like 2 hours on like 30%, 15%, and like on like 100%, it lasts for like 50 minutes to an hour. It's like a super awesome light. I really appreciated this light in certain circumstances. If I can get this in. Okay, cool. I really do appreciate this light. I've used it probably professionally twice, and I think I've just been using it for small things. Like outside, I put like some RGB stuff on my patio when I'm sitting out there, because it's just a small RGB light that really can do anything, and it's super powerful. So even I had like a storm in like Houston. If everybody knows like the Houston like Hurricane Beryl, we ain't had no electricity, and I had this light on 4%, and it was lighting up my house. So yeah, this light definitely comes in handy even outside of film. So the power options for this is it does have DC or AC power in, and it does also have type C type charging. So if you do have like V mounts that do type C, you can charge this with like a V mount. And if you do DC in or AC, you can definitely charge it all day. So it works in those both ways. It has a great power option for the battery grip, things like that. So it's really great. But this is kind of why you should buy a RGB light. I think you should buy an RGB light because RGB lights allow you to get some different creative looks. They allow you to have different colors. They allow you to do color contrast. They allow you to think differently on your sets, things like that. They allow you to have backlights that are very small like this. So RGB little lights or little small lights are really great, like the Aperture MC, the Molus X60X. You know, these lights are like super great to be in like really little places. I'll show you some B-roll of when I was in a music video recently where I use this light as an accent light like everywhere. And I just changed it to blue because it matched the guy's shirt. That was kind of the vibe we were going for, and I was able to do a lot of stuff in post because this light is just so color accurate, which is a great thing about RGB lights and companies like this who try to make the lights color accurate so you can do stuff like that in post, which I'll show you. I went from blue to green. That's why you should have an RGB light, because you're allowed to have more lights. You're allowed to do all these different things. You're allowed to have more colors. You're allowed to have more options. So these lights are super awesome. Let's get into how like the light works and what are some of the features of the light. So I'm gonna keep this light because there are different things about it, and I've definitely been talking about the size of the light, which is like the super like awesome best thing about the light, to be honest, besides the fact that it's RGB. But it also is app control. And the fact that it's app control is super awesome. You can put it somewhere high, whatever you want to do, overhead lighting, and you can get it with the app. And I have been using it with the app, and it's really nice. And you can do different things. So within the app and within the actual light itself, when you turn it on, you can do different CCT modes, different special effects modes. You can do a music sounding mode where it plays music and it beats. So you can do special effects like that. I kind of have some GVM lights that do special effects as well, and I really like them. But this one is fully RGB, so it goes different hues, which is 100% crazy. And I use a lot of my GVM lights with special effects, and now I will be doing the same thing with this light because it does have paparazzi, it does have flash, it does have TV mode, it does have hue loops, it does have things like that in your special effects that are really nice, and you might get a chance to use them, things like that. So like even when you're on set and you're looking to do a specific light in a specific room, you can put it on hue loop and see what colors look good as you kind of let it play out and just let it, you know, do what it does. So this light is super awesome. I'm gonna turn it on so you guys can see. I just throw this thing in different situations, and it always steps up to the test for me. I just love this light, to be honest. The only thing I would say that's a con for me about this light is the con is that it is a kind of a loud fan. It is kind of bulky and portable, like having this battery grip on there and the small accessories that come with it. It is a little bulky. It's kind of inconvenient in certain areas, but if you look at the light itself, it's just a little bitty light without the battery grip and the small accessories. And there's small things about this light that are super awesome too. Like you can buy the adapter, which I do have the adapter. It kind of left it in my car. I don't know why I didn't bring it for my YouTube video. But you can buy an adapter that does put it on Bowens mount, because this is not a Bowens mount. As you can see, it's very small. So you can buy an adapter that puts on softboxes, things like that. So you can turn this into a very professional studio light. And it does do really good with that. I haven't actually utilized that completely 100%. But I plan on utilizing that. I really just love the form factor and the usability of this light. It's just so small, and it's able to be put anywhere, and it's super color accurate. Okay, so we're gonna power the light up really quick just to see what it looks like when it comes to the color accuracy and things like that. Zhiyun makes some really great products, actually. I'm using the Zhiyun Molus 200/300 just for my lighting setup right now. That's my key light, and it's like really good. Look how beautiful it looks on my skin. Boom. So you get you some Zhiyun products. They're pretty good. I really like how it works. It's AC power right now, so all you gotta do is press this button, and then something's gonna pop up in the back. You can turn on, and then it turns on this beautiful small light. Now, don't get the accessories on that come in the box. This is a plastic kind of like dome that they give you for like softer lighting and things like that. I have used that dome professionally. I'm not gonna lie, it's not one of like a gimmicky product they put in there. It actually definitely did work. It definitely cuts light a lot because this light is very strong. Watch. See, like if I point this light at this light's at 13%. If I point it at you, it almost blows me out. But it's a very strong light, and I can bounce this light off the wall and make a really nice blue accent. Look, see? And that light is at 85%, and that's a 200 watt light. This is a 60 watt light, bouncing off a white wall. As you can see, I'm bouncing off a white wall, and it's giving me a nice, yeah, like kicker back there. It's a very strong light, and I'm bouncing it off the wall with the reflector that it came with. So shout out Zhiyun for the creativity with the small lights and the small accessories. Now watch how this cuts the light. Boom, boom. And now it's actually not bouncing off the wall, as you can see, as much. But if I put it in my face, I put it back here, I put it back here. It gives you a nice soft look. It's not as harsh. It is a small light source, so it will be harsher than a big light source, but that's where the adapter comes in. So you can put a huge light source on here and you can blast it to 100. Right now, it is actually not on either one. Again, you can do CC, you can do pulses, you can do the police car. So you got different special effects when it comes to this light. So it's a really handy and really nice light. I'll show you guys some BTS on what I did. And my music video, I didn't do any like the special effects too much. I did one special effect, which was like this flash, just to make it a little bit more dynamic, but I did use the colors a lot. I wish I would have like a 4-pack of these. It'd be super great to light up a whole set. It is a really nice soft light. So yeah. So again, if you want this light by itself is $249 on Zhiyun's website. And I think for the creator combo pack, it's about $350. So in US. So it's a pretty budget light. It's not super budget, but what's kind of compared to this light when it comes to the easeability, portability, and the DC power and things like that. I don't think it really has any competition. So it's a very affordable budget light in that manner. First impression was this light's not gonna be able to do things I needed to do. I was actually appalled. I was actually like truly like blown away that this light was like as perfect as it was. And the only thing that threw me off was the fan noise. Everything else was really good. I really like the portability. That's gonna be my like super sell point on this whole video is the portability of the light and how small it is. Now it's a part of my travel kit. And I have this 200-watt light that is from Zhiyun that is really small. It's really pancake. I'll do a video about this light too. Stay tuned, man. This is a light that I'm gonna keep in my kit, and I'm gonna keep it in my kit because it's so practical. It's so awesome. Would I buy another one? Probably, because it's awesome. It's 60 watt. If they make a 100-watt light, I might probably buy that, but I already have one. But that light is huge. Like if I show you the comparison between that light and this light, you're gonna be like, wow. So 40 watts off, it's not that bad. But anyways, I appreciate you guys for listening. You guys make sure you go out there and buy the Molus Zhiyun 60X RGB light. There's gonna be a link down there to send you to the website. So you guys stay tuned. It's your boy One Shot Nas. Come back for more. I don't really post a lot. I'm gonna try to start posting some more. I just gotta get used to the YouTube world and like how we talk to the camera and things like that. I'm such a person. It's really hard to have a conversation with yourself. So like, comment, subscribe to your boy One Shot Nas. Stay tuned for more videos and peace.